Hello and welcome to Replacement Player Baseball. Today we are going to see Game 1 between the Cubs and Pirates in Pittsburgh as the Cubs continue this road trip after dropping 2 out of 3 at St. Louis over the weekend. For today's game, the Cubs are going to be sending Lance McCullers out to the mound. He is making start number 11 with a 6-1 record. He has a 2.87 ERA and a 1.34 WHIP. The lineup around McCullers today is going to be Hoerner, Correa, Rizzo, Santana, Harper, Springer, Amaya, McCullers, and Paradas batting ninth. On the Pirates side of the diamond, Kyle Freeland will be on the mound. He's making start number 9 with a 4-2 record. He has a 3.22 ERA and a 1.35 WHIP. The Pirates lineup will consist of Newman, Reynolds, Martin, Bell, Polanco, Caratini, Hayes, Riddle, and Freeland batting ninth. The wind is blowing out to right at 9 mph today, and it is a moderate 54 degrees at game time. And now it is time to get this game underway. As Kyle Freeland takes the mound, Nico Hoerner steps up to the plate. The Cubs coming into this game hanging on to first place in the NL Central. As Hoerner steps up, and Caratini is making the back half of this battery. He was traded for tomorrow's starter, Chris Archer, last season. Freeland now on the mound. He is looking for the sign, towing the rubber, and here comes the pitch. And there's a liner into right field. Nico Hoerner has just led off this game with a single for the Cubs. Next up is Carlos Correa with nobody out, one man on. Top of the first inning. Here's a full count pitch. Correa takes outside for ball 4. So the Cubs have the first 2 runners on base here in the top of the first inning. Caratini has an average arm behind the plate. Let's see if there's a chance to get the runners going here as Rizzo steps up. He is facing Freeland with nobody out, 2 men on here in the top of the first inning. We're going to swing away at the first pitch, and he's going to take a fastball for strike 1. Swinging away again at the second pitch. Let's see what we get. There's the slider low for ball 1. And now we're going to attempt the double steal with Hoerner and Correa. Let's see how this works. Here comes the pitch. The runners go. The throw goes down to third, and it looks like everybody is going to be safe. So Hoerner is safe on third, and Correa is safe on second. So now Rizzo batting with 2 runners in scoring position, nobody out. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, and he's going to line that one into left field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. 1 run scores. Stopping at third is Correa, and Rizzo has an RBI single here in the top of the first inning. The Cubs have taken now a 1-0 lead. Danny Santana, the next batter, with runners on the corners, nobody out. Freeland working. First pitch to Santana. Here it comes. And there's a pop-up to center. This is going to be deep enough to drive in the run. The center fielder has it. The throw comes home. The runner comes home. Bounce the slide, and he is safe. Danny Santana with an RBI sacrifice fly. And the Cubs now have a 2-0 lead here in the top of the first inning. Bryce Harper now the batter with 1 out and the runner on third. The runner on first with 1 out. And top of the first inning, Cubs already up by 2. Harper waiting for the first pitch. Freeland delivers. There's a liner into left. That is going to drop in for another base hit. The left fielder played that pretty conservative, played it back on the hop. So Harper now, with the 1 out single, puts runners on first and second for George Springer. Cubs up by 2, looking for some additional runs here in the first inning. Springer waiting for the 1-2 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 3. That was a slider, and it dove right down under his bat. Second out of the inning is George Springer, and that brings up Miguel Amaya. With 2 outs, 2 men on. Freeland facing Amaya, top of the first inning. 2-strike count. Freeland delivers. There's a grounder over to third. Ke'Bryan Hayes has it. He throws to first. And Miguel Amaya is retired easily for the 3rd out of the inning. The Cubs score 2. They strand 2. We'll go to the bottom of the first of a 2-0 ball game. Newman leading off against McCullers here in the bottom of the first inning. first pitch from McCullers. He is looking for the sign and the delivery. There's a liner into right. That is going to drop in for a base hit as Harper plays it on a hop. Line drive single to lead off the game for the Pirates. And now Reynolds the batter with nobody out, one man on. Here's the 1-2 pitch from McCullers. And a grounder over to first. Hot shot. Rizzo has it. The throw to second is in time, but no relay back to first. So the fielder's choice gets the lead runner for the first out of the inning. And now Jason Martin the batter. 1 out, 1 man on. Pirates down by 2. Here's the first pitch from McCullers. That is low. The runner goes. The throw down to second is in time. And Amaya throws out the runner trying to steal second. So now there's 2 outs and nobody on. McCullers working with a 1-ball count. Here's the next pitch to Jason Martin. And a grounder to second. This will be routine. Horner has it. He throws to first and the inning is over. So the Pirates do not score as McCullers faces the minimum. We go to the top of the second of a 2-0 ball game. And now Caratini up to face, or excuse me, McCullers up to face Freeland here in the top of the second inning. Here's the first pitch to Lance McCullers. He's going to line that one right up the middle, shoot it into center field for a leadoff single. McCullers helping his own cause with a leadoff base hit here in the top of the second inning. Paradas now the batter. Runner on first, nobody out. I almost feel like this would be a situation to bunt with Paradas with the pitcher on first. As much as that seems like a reversal of decision making, we're going to go ahead and bunt with Paradas, see if he can lay it down. There's the bunt down the first base line, nicely played. The throw goes to the pitcher, the runner advances to second, and we have a successful sacrifice now with 1 out, and the runner in scoring position. Nico Horner is the next batter, top of the second inning. 2-2 is the count. Horner with the pitch, and there's a drive, center field. Jason Martin going back toward the wall. He's going to make the catch short of the warning track. The runner is going to tag up and advance to third. So now, with 2 outs and a runner on third, Carlos Correa is the next batter. He drew a walk his first time up. Freeland facing Correa as the Cubs already lead by 2. Here's a full count pitch and a swing and a miss for strike 3, which will end the inning. So the Cubs strand a runner. They do not score. We go to the bottom of the second of a 2-0 ball game. McCullers facing Josh Bell here in the bottom of the second inning. 2-2 is the count. McCullers delivering the pitch. And there's a drive into center field. That's going to go 1 hop to the wall, it looks like. Chasing is Springer. He's going to get it back into the cutoff man as Josh Bell cruises in with a leadoff double here in the bottom of the second inning. McCullers now facing Polanco with nobody out, the runner on second. Here is the 1 strike count and the pitch. And there's a looper into left, short left field. The play is made by the shortstop Correa for the first out of the inning. McCullers now facing Caratini with 1 out, 1 man on. Josh Bell still standing on second. We're going to throw back to second just to keep him honest. Let's see what happens. Oh, the dive, and he's safe. But man, that looked like it might have been close over there at second. All right, McCullers now pitching to a Caratini with a 2-strike count. Here it comes. Strike 3 on the outside corner. The strikeout is called, and that's the second out of the inning. And now Cabrian Hayes, the batter, with 2 outs and runner on second. Here's the 1-2 count and the pitch from McCullers. And that's a swing and a miss at a high fastball to end the inning. So McCullers gets 2 punch-outs to end the inning. The Pirates strand a runner. We go to the top of the third of a 2-0 Cub lead. Freeland facing Rizzo to lead off for the Cubs in the top of the third. Here's a 1-ball count, and Freeland delivers the pitch. And a looper into center field. It looks like the second baseman will make the play in short center field for out number 1. Next up, Danny Santana. With 1 out, nobody on. Here's a 3-ball count, and the pitch to Santana. That is high. It is ball 4. Santana takes the walk as he heads down to first, and now Bryce Harper, the batter. We're going to be looking for a situation here to get Santana started. Let's see on the first pitch. What do? That is outside for ball 1, a changeup. We're going to run on the second pitch, see what happens here. Harper taking the pitch. The pitch is low. The throw goes down to second. Santana. Oh, and the throw skips into center field. Santana was going to be safe anyway. But now he advances all the way to third on the stolen base attempt. An error on the Pirates' second baseman as the ball skips by him. And now Harper batting with 1 out and the runner on third. Here comes the next pitch. There's a swing and a miss. We're going to put this back on 1-pitch mode. All right, 2-2 is the count. Harper swings and misses to end the inning. Or excuse me, Harper swings and misses for the second out of the inning. Strikeout number 3 for Freeland. And now Springer is the batter with 2 outs and the runner on third. Here comes a 3-1 pitch to George Springer. And he takes outside for ball 4, so Springer takes the walk. The Cubs now have runners on the corners with 2 outs, and Miguel Amaya is the batter. He is facing Freeland here in the top of the third inning. 3-1 is the count. He takes outside for ball 4. Another walk is issued. Suddenly the Cubs have the bases loaded with 2 outs. And now the pitcher McCullers comes up. He got a base hit his last time up. Let's see what he can do this time. With 2 outs and the bases loaded here in the top of the third inning, McCullers facing Freeland. 1-ball count. And he's going to pop that one up into center. Should be playable. The center fielder coming in, and he makes the catch to end the inning. So the Cubs leave the bases loaded. They do not score. We go to the bottom of the third of a 2-0 ball game. And now Riddle is facing McCullers to lead off the Pirates half of the third inning. Here's a 2-2 count. And the pitch. There's a pop-up left center field going over is Springer. And did he drop that? No, he made the catch. Man, that made it look more difficult than it should have been. But in fact, the play is made and the out is recorded. So now, Kyle Freeland the batter with 1 out, nobody on. 2 strikes is the count. And Freeland takes strike 3 on the outside corner for the second out of the inning. That is strikeout number 3 for McCullers. And it brings up Kevin Newman. 2 outs, nobody on. 2 strikes is the count. Here comes the pitch, and there's a pop-up to left. Chasing is Santana. He gets under it and puts it away to end the inning. So the Pirates do not score. We go to the top of the fourth of a 2-0 ball game. Paradas now leading off for the Cubs in the top of the fourth inning. He laid down a sacrifice his last time up. Here comes the pitch to Isaac Paradas. He's going to pop that one up to center. Jason Martin coming in. He has a line on it. Makes the catch for out number 1. Next up, Nico Hoerner with 1 out, nobody on. 3-1 is the count to Nico Hoerner. Here it comes. A grounder over to second. Oh, the pitcher actually cuts it off. He makes the play, the throw to first, and that's the second out of the inning. Correa now the batter with 2 outs and nobody on. Here's a full count pitch to Carlos Correa, and that is low for ball 4. So a 2-out walk is issued. That's number 5 for Freeland in this game. And it brings up Anthony Rizzo. 2 outs, 1 man on. Cubs up by 2. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Rizzo grounds it over to second. The shift was on, the second baseman was in position, and Rizzo is thrown out easily to end the inning. The Cubs strand a runner, they do not score. We go to the bottom of the fourth of a 2-0 ball game. McCullers coming out to face Brian Reynolds here in the bottom of the fourth inning. 2 strikes is the count. McCullers delivering the pitch. A grounder over to second. Correa has it. He throws to first for out number 1. Next up, Jason Martin with 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 is the count. Here's the pitch. Liner into center field. That's going to drop in for a base hit as Springer plays it on a hop. Gets it back into the cutoff man. That'll be a 1-out single for Jason Martin. And now, is Martin particular? He's kind of quick over there at first. Let's put this on 1-pitch mode. We're actually going to pitch out on the first inning, on the first pitch, and see what happens here to Josh Bell. Here comes the pitch. The pitch out is on. The runner's going. We got him dead to rights down at second. That's an amazing play. So Amaya has thrown out 2 base runners now in this game as Jason Martin was trying to steal on the first pitch. So now there's 2 outs and nobody on. And McCullers working to Bell with a 2-2 count. Here comes the pitch. That is strike 3 at the knees, and the inning is over. So the Pirates do not score. We go to the top of the fifth of a 2-0 ball game. Freeland facing Santana to lead off for the Cubs half of the fifth. Here's a full count. Freeland delivers the pitch, and that is a ground ball to short. Picked up and thrown over to first. That is out number 1. Next up, Bryce Harper with 1 out, nobody on. Harper 1 for 2 today, waiting for the 1-2 pitch. And Harper checks his swing, but strike 3 is called. That is the second out of the inning. Freeland now facing Springer with 2 outs and nobody on. Here's a 1-2 count. And the pitch to George Springer and a pop-up, shallow left field, coming in, and the catch is made to end the inning. The Cubs go down in order. We go down to the bottom of the fifth of a 2-0 ball game. We're here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Polanco leading off against McCullers as the Pirates trail by 2. Here's a full count pitch from McCullers. And the delivery. That is low. It is ball 4. McCullers has just issued his first walk of the ball game. Next up, former Cub Victor Caratini. With nobody out and the runner on first. Here's another full count pitch. Caratini takes high for a ball 4. And suddenly the tying run is on base as McCullers has issued 2 consecutive walks. Next up is Cabrian Hayes. With nobody out, 2 men on here in the bottom of the 5th. McCullers working with a 2-1 count. Here comes the pitch. And a liner up the middle. That's going to drive in a run. A single to center field. The throw comes home. Oh, and the runner stops at third. Apparently the third base coach threw up the top stop sign. So now the Pirates have the bases loaded with nobody out in the bottom of the 5th inning, and JT Riddle is the batter. And we're going to go ahead and warm up Joe Jimenez on the off chance that his services should be required later in this inning. Now, in the bottom of the 5th with nobody out and the bases loaded, Riddle is the batter. Here's a 1-strike count and the pitch. There's a pop-up to right field. It's short. The right fielder catches it. He throws to the cutoff man, and that is going to prevent the run from scoring. Harper's arm was not tested there. A fly out makes the first out of the inning. Osuna now the batter. He is pinch hitting for the number 9 spot. Coming in with 3 home runs and 4 RBIs, a .242 batting average. Osuna facing McCullers. McCullers desperately needing a ground ball double play right here. Here is the 1-out pitch. And here it comes. And a pop-up on the infield. Rizzo comes in. He puts it away. That is out number 2. The infield fly is invoked. And now the Pirates suddenly have 2 outs and the bases loaded. Kevin Newman now the batter. He is 1 for 2 today. Newman facing McCullers in the bottom of the 5th in a critical situation. Here's the 1-strike count and the pitch, and that gets away. It's going to skip to the backstop. The run is going to score, and the Pirates have just cut the Cubs' lead in half. This is now a 2-1 ball game. So on the wild pitch, the run scores, and now Newman batting with the tying run 90 feet away here in the bottom of the 5th. 2 outs and a 2-1 count. And there's a grounder past the second baseman into right field. That's going to tie up the game. The throw comes home as 1 run scores, and the Pirates have now made this a 2-2 ball game. Kevin Newman has just tied it up with an RBI single, and now Reynolds is the batter with 2 outs and runners on the corners here in the bottom of the 5th. McCullers working. Here's the 1-2 count, and he gets him to pop up to left. On the run is Santana. He makes the catch, which ends the inning. The Pirates score twice. They tie up the ball game in the bottom of the 5th inning. We're going to the top of the 6th now. Miguel Amaya is the batter. He's going to face the new Pirate pitcher, David Bednar. Bednar comes in with 9 1/3 innings thrown, 7 walks, 12 strikeouts, and a .482 ERA. Amaya batting in a tie ball game. Here's a 1-2 count. Bednar looking to deliver the pitch. And here it comes. There's a swing and a miss for strike 3. So that fastball chases him back to the dugout. And now McCullers is going to bat with 1 out and nobody on. Here's a 2-2 count. And the pitch to Lance McCullers. And a check swing strike 3. That's the second out of the inning. Isaac Paradas now the batter with 2 outs and nobody on. Paradas facing Bednar with a 1-strike count. Here comes the pitch. And a grounder towards short. Picked up in short left field, thrown over to first, and Paradas is retired by a step to end the inning. We're going to the top of the 6th, the bottom of the 6th now of a 2-2 tie. McCullers coming back out to face Martin, Bell, and Polanco here in the bottom of the 6th inning. A 1-strike count. McCullers delivers the pitch. There's a liner into center field. Coming in fast is Springer, and the diving play is going to make an out for the first out of the inning. That just saved a base hit. Now Josh Bell the batter with 1 out, nobody on. Here's the first pitch to Josh Bell, and that's popped up center field. This time, Springer's going back toward the warning track, and he pulls it in for out number 2. Polanco now the batter. 2 outs and nobody on. Polanco facing McCullers with a 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch, and strike 3 is called right at the knees. So McCuller retires the side in order with Springer contributing an excellent defensive play. We go now to the top of the 7th of a 2-2 tie. Nico Hoerner's going to lead off for the Cubs against Dave Bednar in the top of the 7th inning. 1-2 count. Hoerner's waiting for the pitch. There's a liner up the middle. That's going to be a leadoff single for Nico Hoerner. He stops at first after a wide turn, and it brings up Carlos Correa. With nobody out, one man on, Correa facing Bednar with a 1-2 count. And he's going to line that one down the right field line. That's going for extra bases. Oh, no, it's cut off before it gets into the corner. So a single. However, Hoerner with some aggressive base running is going to advance all the way to third. So now the Cubs have the go-ahead run 90 feet away. And Anthony Rizzo is the batter. With nobody out and runners on the corners, Joely Rodriguez is coming out of the bullpen. He's thrown 12 innings, walked 14, struck out 10 with an 8.25 ERA. Martinez is going to face Rizzo here in the top of the 7th inning. First pitch to Rizzo. Here's looking for the sign. And there's the pitch. And popped up to left. I think this is going to be deep enough. The left fielder makes the play. The throw comes home. The runner comes home. The slide, and he is going to be safe. So Anthony Rizzo gives the Cubs back the lead with a RBI sacrifice fly in the top of the 7th inning. A 3-2 ball game now, and Danny Santana is the next batter with one out and runner on first. Santana facing Rodriguez, batting from the right side this time. And Santana's going to ground it to short. The throw to second, the relay to first, and that'll be a 6-4-3 double play. So the Cubs score a run to take the lead 3-2 into the bottom of the 7th inning. McCullers coming back out for inning of work number 7. He's going to face Caratini, Hayes, and Riddle here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 2-2 is the count. McCullers looking to deliver the pitch. And there's a grounder to second. Hoerner has it. He throws over to first. There is out number 1. Ke'Bryan Hayes now the batter with one out, nobody on. 1-2 is the count. Hayes waiting for the pitch. Strike 3 is called right at the belt. Strikeout number 6 for Lance McCullers as he froze him with a big curveball there. So now Riddle is the batter with 2 outs, nobody on. 1 ball is the count. Here's the pitch to Riddle. And he swings and misses for strike 3. Oh, but catcher's interference. Oh, man. McCullers just got robbed of a strikeout. So that's going to be a runner on first with 2 outs now, and Colin Moran will be pinch hitting for the pitcher's spot here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 0-2 is the count. McCullers delivers the pitch. There's a swing and a miss for strike 3, and that time this punch out is recorded to end the inning. We go to the top of the 8th inning of a 3-2 Cub lead. And now we are going to warm up a reliever for the Pirates half of the 8th inning. What we're actually going to see happen is Skubal will be brought into pitch to the series of lefties and switch hitters that are coming up in the Pirates lineup. Top of the 8th inning, 3-2 ball game. Bryce Harper is leading off for the Cubs against Blake Cederlin, the new pitcher out of the Pirate bullpen, with 14 2/3 innings thrown. He's walked 11, struck out 15 with a 5.52 ERA. We're here in the top of the 8th inning with the Cubs owning a 1-run lead. A 3-1 pitch to Bryce Harper. We're looking for the sign, and here's the pitch. That is low and away for ball 4. So Harper draws the walk to lead off the inning. And now, I actually think that this is going to be an excellent situation where we're going to employ Mallex Smith. As much as Bryce Harper may not be happy about this, Mallex Smith is basically the fastest man this side of Usain Bolt. So, Springer now the batter with a runner on first and nobody out. And we're going to be looking to start the runner here in the top of the 8th inning. First pitch, Springer's swinging away. There's a grounder over to third. The throw goes to first. They had no shot at Mallex Smith advancing to second. So that's going to act like a sacrifice. Smith now is on second with 1 out here in the top of the 8th inning. And Caratini is now behind the plate. He's coming out to talk to Cederlin about how they're going to approach Miguel Amaya. So Amaya coming up with 1 out, the runner in scoring position. Cubs looking for an insurance run here in the top of the 8th inning. And on the first pitch, we're going to be trying to steal third. Let's see what happens here. The pitch is low, the throw goes down to third, and the runner is out at third. Mallex Smith was thrown out just by a hair over at third base. So Caratini throws out the runner at third for the second out of the inning. And now Cederlin pitching to Amaya with 2 outs and a 1-ball count, and that is low. again for ball 2. We're going to switch this back over to one-pitch mode. Here's a 2-2 count, and Miguel Amaya is going to swing and miss, but it's going to get away. The throw goes down to first, and Amaya beats it out. So that's unfortunate. If he'd been safe at third, that would have actually scored the run. Now, with 2 outs and the runner on first, McCullers comes up, and this is where we're going to have a pinch hitter come up. In this case, it's going to be Mike Tauschman is going to pinch hit for the pitcher spot. Tauschman comes up, batting from the left side against the righty Cederlund, with 2 outs and the runner on first here in the top of the 8th inning. A 1-ball count, and here comes the pitch. And a grounder up the middle. The shortstop has it. He flips to second to get the lead runner and end the inning. So the Cubs do not score. They strand a runner. We're going to the bottom of the 8th of a 3-2 ball game. And Tauschman is going to stay in the game and play right. Actually, Tauschman is going to play left. And Danny Santana is going to go over to right. And Skubal is going to come in and pitch. So, and then we're also going to warm up Diaz in the event that this inning would happen to go sideways. So Skubal comes in. He's thrown 35 innings, walked 12, struck out 44 with a 2.57 ERA. He's bounced back and forth between the bullpen and the rotation a little bit this season. Here in the bottom of the 8th inning, Newman leading off for the Pirates. They're down by 1. Here's a 2-2 count. And Skubal is looking to deliver the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 3. Got him with the fastball at 97. That was up and in, and he chased it. So now Reynolds the batter with 1 out, nobody on. Skubal working with a 1-ball count. Here comes the pitch. And there's a liner into right field. That's going to be played on a hop. The Pirates are going to have a runner on first with 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And now Jason Martin the batter. 1 out, 1 man on. Pirates with the tying run on first. Here's a 2-2 count, and the pitch, there's a grounder to short. Picked up, thrown to second. No relay to first, however, as the double play is broken up. So the Pirates have 2 outs now with the fielder's choice erasing the lead runner. And Josh Bell, the batter, here in the bottom of the 8th inning. 2 outs and the runner on first. Edwin Diaz is ready to come in out of the bullpen. Do we bring in Diaz here to face Josh Bell? I feel like that's probably the right thing to do. Our closer is going to come in, and he's going to face the Pirates' best batter with the game on the line in the bottom of the 8th inning. And we're actually going to do this and make another double switch. The way this is going to work is Diaz is going to come in, and he's going to pitch. And Wilson Ramos is going to come in and bat 5th and do the catching. Now, Diaz is going to turn Bell around to bat from the right side with 2 outs and the runner on first here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Diaz, with 20 innings thrown, has walked 4, struck out 35 with a 1.35 ERA. Here's a 1-2 count, and Diaz looking to deliver the pitch. Here it comes. And a liner into center field chasing. That's going to 1-hop to the wall. The throw is going to come into the cutoff man. Is the game going to be tied? No, the run. Oh, yep, he did. I thought for a moment the runner stopped at third. So Diaz gives up the RBI double, which ties the game in the bottom of the 8th inning. And now he's got to face Polanco with 2 outs and the runner on second. Here's a 1-2 count, and there's the pitch. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. Too bad he couldn't get that last inning. Our last batter. So we go now to the 9th inning of a 3-3 tie. Isaac Paradas is leading off against Michael Feliz out of the Pirate bullpen. Feliz has thrown 14 2/3 innings, walked 5, struck out 14 with a 4.91 ERA. And we're going to pinch hit for Isaac Paradas right here. This is going to be, let's see here. This is going to be Thairo Estrada. He's going to come in and pinch hit and play third. So Estrada comes in, top of the 9th inning, 3-3 tie. Here's a 3-0 count, and the pitch to Estrada. Here it comes. That is low and away for ball 4. So Estrada draws the walk. He's over on first, and he is an above-average runner. Nico Horner now the batter. With nobody out, the runner on first. Horner facing Feliz. top of the ninth inning. We're going to switch this over to pitch by pitch. We're actually going to, so we're going to swing away on the first pitch. That is low for ball one. We're going to try a run and hit on the second pitch. I'm assuming we're going to get a fastball here. Excuse me. Let's see if Hoerner can put it in play. Run and hit. There's the pitch. Oh, he let it go. Is he going to be safe? The runner's still going to be safe at second. Man, Hoerner did not swing at that pitch, even though it was a fastball, which is what I expected. And the runner was going, and he still stole second. So I guess that works. So now Hoerner gets to bat with a runner in scoring position and nobody out. Here is a 1-2 pitch, and Hoerner grounds it over to second. This is going to advance the runner to third. The throw goes to first. So the Cubs now have the go-ahead run 90 feet away, and Carlos Correa is the batter. One out, runner on third. 3-3 tie in the top of the ninth inning. Here's a 3-0 pitch to Correa, and he takes outside for ball four. So Correa draws the walk, and now in the top of the ninth inning with one out and runners on the corners, Anthony Rizzo with a chance to give the Cubs the lead back. Here is the pitch. First pitch to Rizzo. Here it comes. And he pops it up to left field. I don't think this is going to be deep enough. The left fielder makes the catch. The runner does not advance, and now there's two outs, and the runner's still on the corners. And Danny Santana is the batter. Santana, here in the top of the ninth inning with two outs, runners on the corners, facing Feliz in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch to Danny Santana, and he's going to line that one into center field. That'll drive in the run. Santana with the RBI single, giving the Cubs a 4-3 lead in the top of the ninth inning. And Santana comes through huge for the Cubs today. Wilson Ramos now the batter. He was inserted in a double switch to pinch hit to catch in the eighth inning. So now he's pinch hitting here in the top of the ninth against Feliz with two outs, runners on first and second. Here is a full count pitch to Wilson Ramos, and that is low and in for ball four. So now the Cubs have the bases loaded. Ramos draws the walk. It brings up Springer, and Cody Bolton is the new pitcher for the Pirates. And Bolton has literally not thrown at all so far this season. He must have just been called up from AAA. I'll bet if we look and see here, yeah, his last appearance was definitely at AAA. So, Bolton comes into the game with the bases loaded and two outs in the top of the ninth inning for his very first appearance in a Major League ball game. Springer facing Bolton with a 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch to George Springer. Bolton delivers, and there's a swing and a miss for strike three, so the inning is over. However, the Cubs do take the lead. We go to the bottom of the ninth of a 4-3 game, and Edwin Diaz coming back out to pitch here in the bottom of the ninth inning. And if Diaz is not able to dispatch the Pirates quickly, we are going to warm up Jimenez. Diaz facing Caratini to lead off the bottom of the ninth inning. He's got the 6, 7, and 8 batters in the Pirate lineup coming up in the bottom of the ninth. 1-2 is the count. Diaz looking to deliver the pitch, and here it comes. That's a swing and a miss at a high fastball for strike three. Got him to chase a 97-mile-an-hour fastball that was at his eyes. And now, Domingo Leyva is the new pinch hitter for the Pirates. He's coming in. He is 6 for 30 on the season with an RBI. Diaz working with one out, nobody on. Here's a full count pitch to Leyva. And there's a swing and a miss for strike three. So Leyva strikes out for the second out of the inning, and now Riddle is the last batter that Diaz is going to have to solve in order to get out of this game and earn the save. Diaz working, 1-1 count. Here is the pitch to Riddle. And a liner into center field chasing a Springer. He's going to play it on a hop. That's a 2-out single, as Diaz is not able to solve Riddle and end the ball game. And now we're going to see a pinch hitter, Guillermo Heredia, coming out of the Pirate bench. Oh, he was actually inserted as a double switch at some point. So Heredia comes in. He's batting .207 with a home run and 7 RBIs this season. Diaz working with 2 outs and the runner on first here in the bottom of the ninth inning. Heredia is going to be the last batter that he faces. If he can get Heredia out and end this game, then that's fine. Otherwise, we've got Jimenez ready in the bullpen. Here's a 1-1 count. Diaz with the pitch, and there's a grounder over to short. Correa has it. He throws to second. They retire the lead runner, and the win is secured. So the Cubs getting a 4-3 win here in Pittsburgh for the first game of this series. The Pirates, for their part, the Pirates' Michael Feliz actually earns the loss. He drops to 1-3. He gave up the go-ahead run in the 8th inning. Skubal gets a hold. Diaz has a blown save and a win, although the run is charged back to Skubal, who allowed him to reach base. McCullers, for his part, threw 7 innings of 5-hit, 2-run baseball with 2 walks and 7 strikeouts. He is the player of the game. He looked very effective today. So the Cubs improve to 30-16, while the Pirates drop to 17-29. Thank you for watching Replacement Player Baseball.